What's up everybody, and thanks for tuning in onto this channel. I'm so excited to start the brake upgrade series for the G37 that's in my possession. And so we're going to be doing things such as stainless steel brake lines, upgraded brake fluid, pads, and also two-piece rotors. Today we're going to be upgrading the stainless steel brake lines and also flushing the old fluid out and putting in new fluid with an upgraded brake fluid that I bought online. Tag along with this series and stay up to date, and here we go. So here's the stuff that we're going to be doing. I've got the stainless steel brake lines. These are both for the front and the rears, and it was recommended to me to get about 3 bottles, 3 liters. Basically it's 1 pint, so 3 pints of brake fluid, and that does a complete flush on the vehicle. The G37 only needs .3, however, I'm upgrading it to this .4 RBF 600. A lot of people have told me that they've had really good experience and feel with this specific brake fluid. So that's what I'm going to use. I just kind of want to let y'all know this is about what you're going to need if you choose to do the same setup that I have. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Obviously, you're gonna get your tires off, jack up your vehicle, scratch that, reverse it, jack up your vehicle. I've got everything jacked up. I went ahead and removed the front tire, the rear tire, and now I'm gonna start with the front. And basically what it is, this is where the hard line begins, and it's gonna go down, around back here to this block right here, as you can see, and then that's gonna come down, around, and up to right here. And that's what you're replacing. This rubber line and this rubber line. And so with the kit that I got, this is what it looks like. This is going to be the back half because of this bolt. And I'll show it more in detail right when I'm doing it. And then these are gonna be the ones that go from in here, and then they go to this end's gonna go right there. So for the rear, one thing I do want to point out is there's basically going to be 4 of these. These 2 are the shorter one, and the other 2, which I actually have over there, they're gonna be longer. See the size difference? So the short ones are for the front, the long ones are for the rears. And that's how that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and pound this out and show y'all kind of what I have going on. basically undo the hard line back here, and then you're gonna undo the hard line up here, take the old piece out. The new piece, most of them will come in 2-piece. You know, put one on, tighten it up back here, and then go ahead and put this block on. And then when this is seated, tighten it up here, and then tighten it up here. Put your retainer pin back in, and then dry it up. And then when you bleed the brakes, just be on the look for leaks if there are any, but we should be pretty good as far as the front goes. And now onto the rear. And here we are at the rear. So the rear is actually going to be a lot easier to do. That's your block right there. Oh, find it. There we are. So block, it's going to be 12mm bolt, just like the 12mm nuts at the front, and then loops up there, comes up here. Take this retainer out, 10mm, undo this. This comes out, new one goes in. Super easy. Oh, and the hard line is on the back of here. So I'll set this up and we'll get going on this one.
Alright, so it's the next day, obviously. I wasn't able to record anymore last night because the camera died, and also it was late at night, lighting was bad, it would have been a waste of time for everyone. So all that happened was all I did was just flush the brake fluid out and put new brake fluid in. My initial reactions is, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth upgrading your brake lines and the brake fluid at the same time. When I was on my way home, I realized it took way less effort to put my, braking. It took way less effort to brake. Whereas with the old brake lines, I had to put a little bit more effort into it to stop. and it's just enough of a difference to where you actually notice it, and not just like oh, I think I'm noticing. Like, there's actually a difference. So I'm impressed. Overall feedback, is it worth doing? Yes, I think it's worth doing. I think if you're wanting to feel a better sense of control in your braking as far as pedal feel, it's definitely worth doing for sure. So with that, that's kind of the end of this one. If you're enjoying this series, or if you enjoyed this video, click a like on this video. Also subscribe and ring the bell, so that way you get notified of the next video, because the next video we're going to be installing brake pads, and we might do brake pads and rotors in the same video. I haven't quite decided. A lot of it's going to have to do with how weather is, especially just with Texas being super random. So stick around, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have a question or you have anything to add to anything that was in, leave a comment below. Thank y'all, and have a good one.